Hello, my friends. This is Maggie. Thank you for stopping by. We are here today for our 18th prompt, which is bird. And it's for July Junk Journal Challenge 2025, hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. And the hashtag is JJJC2025. So we will get started on that in just a moment. I do want to give some shout outs to some lovely ladies who have made comments that I appreciate and love so much. Susan, Crafty Lenny P, and I do think her first name is Linda, Janet K, Christina, Audrey, T. Williamson, Betty, and Leanne Jones. Thank you, ladies, so much. Your comments mean so very much to me. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, so our prompt today is bird. And I thought I had my page all set. Oh, I'm here with a little bowl of cherries. This is my favorite fruit. Our prompt today is bird, so that's what we're going to be doing. And like I started to say, I thought I had my page all situated last night. I worked on it yesterday evening, and I thought, okay, I'm ready to go in the morning. But my morning kind of got delayed a little bit. You know how best laid plans are. So anyway, my daughter called me and she says, "Mom, are you busy?" And I says, and I'm never too busy to help her, especially help her with the baby if I can. So I said, "No, why?" And she says, "Because I'm trying to get my work done, and the baby is just not happy right now." So I said, okay. So she brought her up, and so I spent, a couple hours with her, maybe an hour. I'm not sure how long it was. I don't pay attention to the time when I have her because, I enjoy every moment I have with her so much, but she was a little fussy today. She's cutting a tooth up on her upper gum, and she wouldn't take her bottle when she was with her mom. She didn't want it, but then she decided that she wanted a bottle and got so upset. So anyway, Daddy came back from work and came and got her, and she was all smiles. But I enjoyed having her nonetheless. So anyway, I'm getting started a little bit later, and I had some time to think about my page and said, I don't really think I like the way I had it, so I am going to see what I can do to fix it. And I probably will put that, as you can see, my days are not in order. Just like I did doing my glue book, I just kind of skip around. So I think I'll put it right here when I'm done, but I'm going to set it aside for now. This challenge has just been, I didn't even glue this down yet, Maggie. This challenge has been just so delightful to have participated in, and I hope to do it again. All right, so I'm starting here. I've got quite a few layers going on, and I started here with this beautiful piece of, and maybe it's supposed to go like this. It's hard to tell, but this William Morris paper, I love this paper. I really and truly do. When I first saw it, when I first started junk journaling, I wasn't attracted to it at all. I didn't care for it, but now I've developed a real appreciation for it. So what I'm going to do is I have quite a few layers that I want to put down. I've got a piece of written, I believe it was a letter. I don't know. I think it's in a language that I don't know. And I've got a piece of book page. I made this cluster to put on here, but I decided I didn't like it. That just made things a little bit too busy, so I'm going to save that for another day for something else. But this piece of whatever it is, if somebody knows what this stuff is called, please leave me a comment. But Yeah, this popped out, so I wasn't going to use it. I just kept pushing it out of the way, but it kept pushing its way back in. I said, okay, we'll use you. So there we go. I'm going to put this down. And then I had all of, you can't see, maybe just on the sidelines here, you can tell I've got quite a pile of stuff, flowers and birds and things. I just couldn't decide what I wanted. But in the end, I decided on this little bird. And so he'll go right here. And of course we have some flowers. I hope I can get him to this netting to lay down flat. If not, we're going to have a problem. I think it'll be okay though. Got some pretty flowers here that our birdie can kind of stand on. And kind of in the 11th hour, at the very last minute before I came online, I thought I had this thing I wanted to put on here. If I can piece it all back together. Without birds, where would we have learned without birds, where would we have learned a song in the heart? But it doesn't seem like that's complete. It seems like there should be another word there. Let me see. I've got another copy of it. Where would we have learned? Oh, there's another piece, I think. That's why it sounds funny. I knew it. Well, where did it go? Well, the saying is supposed to say, and I can cut that piece out again. I've got a copy. Without birds, where would we have learned that there can be a song in the heart? Hal Borland. So when I realized I was going to put this thing on there, I thought, well, we need to have some kind of melody coming out of this little bird, and this is not exactly a melody for sure. It's much more complicated than that, but some little bits of music there. And of course, gotta have some butterflies. I can't seem to do anything without butterflies these days. Okay. So this is pretty much going to be my page. I need to ink this birdie though, a little bit. The area that we live in is I don't know if they call it a bird sanctuary exactly. A bird aviary. See, I should know this. It should just be like roll off my tongue like I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's a protected area for birds in this neighborhood. And signs are posted at various places. And we do see all sorts of birds. When I look out my window here, and there are times when I see so many birds out there and you can hear them. And it's so delightful. And then in the backyard, even more so. We do have to be careful with our little dogs, the little ones, because we do have some birds of prey that fly over, and so that's not fun. But we have all sorts of birds, and it's really fun to see them and to listen to them. It kind of makes you want to take up bird watching. I have a brother-in-law in California. He does love to bird watch, and he takes beautiful photographs of the birds that he watches, which I think is just really, really cool. But, okay, so let me start to glue some of this down. We don't want this to be a long video. I like to film how I do it, though. I appreciate everyone that just kind of, does the, and I know they're doing it to make the videos not be quite so lengthy. But I don't mind. I just don't want it to be really, really long for something like this. So this afternoon I'm going to have to work on the tea page. Oh, that's just not going to come out very fast. The tea prompt. I said I do like tea, but I don't, as far as a hot beverage, I drink iced tea all day long, every day. But, and I do like hot tea. I just don't, if it's a choice between tea and coffee, I always choose the coffee. I don't even know where this, what book this came out of. I tore it out for something to use and I didn't use it. So when I saw it in my pile, I decided to, maybe I'll take this margin off, to go ahead and use it. When I first started journaling, I didn't really layer things, you know, I didn't know that that was a thing. But now I enjoy layering. I'm not real good at it. I mean, some people are just artists at whatever they do and how they put things down, and I just admire them so much. Okay, now this, I think, do I want the whole thing? I think I'll cut off part of it. It's really gotten out of control. I do like this stuff. This came in that one paper pack. I've talked about it before, from Amazon, with different colors and some different papers. Okay, so where do I want this? I watched a bunch of videos today. Of different creators. So nice to watch them. I enjoy them. My daughter told me last night the baby got mad. All right, I grant you, I was a NICU nurse for many, many years, but I haven't taken care of, well, 7-month-old babies in many, many years since I worked for the high school. I guess I've forgotten what babies are like at this age, and this little one is so determined and so strong-willed, and she has a temper on her, and I thought, how can a 7-month-old have a temper? I mean, she's easily appeased. It's not like she just carries on and on and on. She's easily calmed down, but you can have her smiling in a second, but boy, she does have a little temper on her. Of course, we blame it on her daddy because he has quite a temper. And he's Irish. I don't know that that has anything to do with it, though, but... All right, let me glue this bird down. But she is something else, my little girlie. You know, my older grandchildren, I love them. I love them very much. And what's wrong with this birdie's leg? And but the problem is, you know, when my daughter had her children, I was quite a bit younger. I was still working full time. And so, with the exception of the oldest one, because they did live with us for a good part of his first year, I wasn't able to be around my other two grandchildren as much as I would have liked to have been, because they lived in Michigan still and we were in California. I'm trying just to hold this down because I may have to get out the good old Fabri-Tac. So I don't know what little ones this age are supposed to like act like, what you're supposed to be able to expect from them and not expect from them. I mean, she's very, very determined, which I think is good. And she knows, you know, she knows pretty much what she wants. Or she thinks she does. I mean, how can a 7-month-old baby really know what they want, you know? They think they know what they want. Just like a toddler, or, you know, anybody really. Sometimes we all think we know what we want, but when it comes right down to it, we don't have a clue. Especially when it comes to want versus need. I like these two butterflies. I think they're pretty. I like the colors. I mean, what more could you ask for? You got birds, you got a bird, you got butterflies, and you got flowers. I mean, that pretty much ticks off all my boxes. I've always thought I wanted a bird, you know, like a small parrot. My brother has a parrot. I think she's still alive. I mean, he's had her forever. She's got to be at least 50 years old. And I'll have to ask him next time I talk to him, do you still have that parrot? All right. So I'm going to put my little music notes here. I was going to draw them in, but I decided against it because even though I could do it, you know, I know how to make music notes, but I thought, no, sure as enough I'll mess up this piece of paper and I'll have to start all over again. I did not want to do that. And these, if I would have thought about this earlier, these probably would not have been the little pieces of music that I would have put here. But I just grabbed the first piece of music I could find, which is a digital. Which is fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. I appreciate the creators that do these beautiful digitals. They're amazing. Alright, so here's my page. I just need to add this saying. Oh, it's getting warm in here. I'm just going to check the temperature today. Let me see, what is it? Oh, 96 degrees out right now. No wonder it's hot. That's July in Houston. see, where am I here? Without birds. That could be a song in the heart. There can be song in the heart. I knew when I looked at that saying that there was something missing. I said, something's wrong here. So the doctor started my daughter on a new medication. That there can be, and she thinks it may be helping. So I'm very, very pleased about that. I want for some of this pain that she's been in to leave her, you know. Let me make sure I've got this right. Without birds. Where would we have learned? What? Now I'm all confused. Oh, I know. I know why. Where would we have learned? That there can be. Oh, here was the piece I was missing. Maggie, where'd you come from? Dropped it. Oh no. Where in the world? Alright, I'm just taking a quick look-see on the floor. Without birds. That there can be. You know, guys, I just had it right here. And I thought maybe it fell on the floor. But I am not seeing it. No worries. No worries. There can be. Boy, oh boy! I got started late today. I got all thrown out of whack. Where would we have learned that there can be, well, this really goes all together, song in the heart without birds? Where would we have learned that there can be song in the heart? Okay. Whew, that was an odyssey. So yeah, tea bag. I don't know what I'm going to do about a tea bag. I mean, I have a tea bag. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. I know I'm a little on the quiet side today, and I don't know why. There's nothing wrong, no headache. Nothing. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm actually having a very good day. I'm just all thrown off my stride today for some reason. This needs to go over a little bit. Need to go over a little bit more, fella. Song in the Heart. Should have left this all one piece. Would have been easier, but that's okay. There can be a song in the heart. Okay, let me put my little scissors back and cover my fabric up. If y'all haven't tried knitting needle protectors as tops for your glue bottles, you really need to try them. They work so well. Okay, so here's my page. Got some butterflies. I've got my little birds. I think that's a robin or a depiction of one. Flowers are beautiful William Morris paper. And then without birds, there would be, where would we have learned that there can be song in the heart? So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help my channel out. I did see a nice spurt of growth, which I was so thankful for, but I want to see it grow a little bit more, and you can help me with that by liking and subscribing and commenting. So I'm going to call this good. I was hoping I wouldn't go past 20 minutes, but I did, obviously. And we will end with a verse from God's Word. Great peace have they which love the law. Psalms 119, 165. And thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Job 14, 15. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.